babies with milk produced by mammary glands. The development of brain and nervous system in mammal is the most remarkable character which has placed them at the top of the evolutionary tree because of possessing solid and hard bones and being the most recently evolved form. The fossil record of mammal is more continuous and complete. Mammals are believed to be evolved from reptiles. Ancestors of mammals lived simultaneously with reptiles in Jurassic period and are called mammal-like reptiles. Ancestors of mammals were upsized of mice lived on trees. Mammals became dominant in Cenozoic era. Today we are living in the age of mammals. Following are general characteristics of mammals. Mammals are warm-blooded, homeothermic, air-breathing tetrapods, which are mostly terrestrial. Their body is covered with hair, which insulate the body and help in maintaining temperature. Mammals have two pairs of pentadactyl limbs, which are adapted for walking, running, climbing, burrowing, swimming, gliding. In aquatic orders, hind limbs are absent. Skin is glandular with sweat glands and sebaceous glands and mammary gland in females for secreting milk. Brain is well developed with two large cerebral hemispheres and 12 pairs of cranial nerves. Sense organs are well developed. Eyes are protected by movable eyelids. Ears have an external pinna for collection of sound waves. Internal air contains a set of three bones with incus, malleus, and stapes, which are the smallest bone of the body. This is most important point for all type of tests. Sense of smell, taste, and touch are also well developed. Respiration takes place through lungs, which are spongy in structure due to the presence of air sacs. Length as well developed with vocal cords, heart as four chambered, and a complete separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. This is also very important point. Is maintained. Only left aortic arc is present. Color of the blood is red due to the presence of hemoglobin in biconcave non-nucleated RBCs. Nitrogenous wastes are filtered by highly glomerular kidneys and are excreted in the form of urine. Teeth are present in jaws, which have their roots in the jaws. Canine, incisors, premolar, and molar type of teeth are found in varying number of mammals. Sexes are separate and sexual dimorphism is present, prominent in most mammals. Testes are of male mammals lie in scrotal sac outside of the body. Fertilization is internal and they are viviparous. Kids develop inside the body. Embryo is kept inside the body of the female for development. The process is called gestation. To absorb nutrition from the body of mother, a glandular tissue develops between fetus and uterine wall of the mother called placenta. This is also very important point. Mammals are also amniotes. The extraembryonic membrane help in the formation of placenta. Parental care is highly developed in mammals. This is also very important point. Mammals are divided into three subclasses. Subclass Prototheria, monotremes, egg-laying mammals. Subclass Metatheria, marsupials, poud mammals. Subclass Eutheria, placentalia. Subclass Prototheria are monotremata. These are the most primitive mammals. And we also call as egg-laying mammals. They have certain characters of reptiles, like they lay eggs, but these eggs are kept in long oviduct, where they are fertilized and later on development takes place. In these mammals, there is no connection between the body of the mother and fetus. for transfer of nutrients. These animals are more rightly be called as oviviparous. The young are given birth in an immature form and are nourished by the teats present on the ventral side of the body and females until they grow enough to survive and start taking their own food. These are egg-laying mammals. Spiny and teeter. This one has duck-billed platypus. Prototheria are restricted to Australian region and are found in Australia, Tasmania, New Guinea, and other neighboring islands. They are insectivorous, burrowing, nocturnal animals, and adult teeth are absent and a horny beak is found. Their body temperature varies between 25 to 28 degrees centigrade. Examples of these mammals are duck-billed platypus and spiny anteater. Subclass Metatheria. These mammals, also called pouch mammals, females of these animals bear a pouch or marsupium on the ventral side of the belly, in which young ones are kept as they are born at a very underdeveloped and immature stage. Teats of the mammary glands are present in the pouch from which the baby suckle milk. In these animals, placenta is poorly developed, and babies come out of the body earlier in immature form. Marsupials are also confined to Australian region with the exception of only one species, American opossum. Their body is covered with hair. They are terrestrial, burrowing, or arboreal, living in trees in habitat. Examples are kangaroo, opossum, koala, etc. Subclass Eutheria. Most important topic. These animals are the mammals having the highest degree of evolution of brain and body structure. They are also called placental mammals. For example, placenta of different types is formed in these mammals with the help of which the developing embryo gets nourishment and oxygen from the body of mother and removes its metabolic waste. Young ones develop inside the uterus to a relatively mature stage. After birth, another feed them on her milk produced in mammary glands. With well-developed teeth, teeth are present in jaws. Cola is absent, and urinogenital duct open independently of rectum. Testes are in scrotum, hanging outside the body either throughout life or at least descend to scrotum during breeding season. Eutheria are divided into 16 orders. Some important orders with examples are mentioned. Insectivora feed on insects include moles and shrews. Chiroptera flying mammals like bats, flying squirrels. Cetaceae aquatic mammals whale, dolphin, sea lion, etc. Carnivora flesh eating animals like dog, cat, lion, and wolves. Rodenta, rodentia cutting habit like rats, mice, squirrel, beavers, etc. Edentata adults with no or poorly developed molar teeth like South American anteater sloths. Pelodota body covered with large overlapping horny scales, for example, pangolin. Proboscidea have a long trunk like elephant. Perissodactyla are-toed hoof mammal like horse, zebra, etc. Antiodactyla even-toed hoof mammals like cow, goat, deer, etc. Primates mammals with highest brain development like lemur, monkeys, apes, tarsiers, human beings, etc. Animals have been from the single-celled organism included in castor, but It has yet to be decided that from which group of prototypes they have evolved. System of naming of animal is called binomial nomenclature. According to modern classification, simplest animals which do not have tissues organized into organs belong to subkingdom Parazoa. Animals of all other phyla are included in subkingdom Eumetazoa. In the plastic animals, the body is composed of two layers of cells. In triploblastic animal, the body is composed of three layers of cells. Triploblastic animals may be classified into coelomates, pseudocoelomates, and coelomates. Porifera possess skeleton in the form of spicules. Coelentrates possess a body cavity or coelentron or intron. Platforms, latelmenthes are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, unsegmented, and hermaphrodites. Organs of excretion and platforms are phloem cells. Roundworms and threadworms nematodes are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, unsegmented animal in which the sexes are separate. Annelids have bilaterally symmetrical bodies. Arthropods possess paired dentate appendages. Organs of respiration in arthropods are the trachea, gills, or book lungs. Insects belong to class Insecta. Phylum Arthropod, their bodies are divided into a head, thorax, abdomen. The thorax bears two pair of wings and three pair of legs. Organs of excretion in insects are Malpighian tubules. Mollusks are fundamentally bilaterally symmetrical, generally provided with shells of various types. Echinoderms are radially symmetrical with calcareous skeleton. Organs of locomotion are the tube feet which are connected with water vascular system. Phylum Chordata characteristics are presence of notochord at least in the embryonic condition, presence of gills, slits at least in the embryonic condition, and presence of dorsal hollow central nervous system.